can download chapter 9 when you go home. So, Koro, if you ask Dr. Google, is a mental state. It's also a physical condition. People are afraid that their genitalia, it focuses on the man's genitalia. When we talk about Koro, it's going to shrink. When it shrinks, maybe it affects other organs, the functioning of other organs. This is what we mean by Koro. Koro is a Malay word. It originates from Malaysia. But it has a Chinese term as well. That means the fear of genitalia shrinkage. They mean the balls of the penis. And sometimes this fear may or may not be real. It may be real or perceived. But back in those days, when this term was being defined, maybe in our ancestors' day, regardless of where we come from, people have a fear. It can be rational, it can be unfounded, of our genitalia shrink. And if you Google the causes, they don't say much about the causes. When Malaysia experienced industrialization, modernization, decades later than Western countries. So when Malaysians invented this term, when Chinese invented another Chinese word for Koro, the same thing, their same concern, they don't have labs to do experiments to understand why sometimes people genitalia can shrink. It's true, they can shrink. So when this term was being invented in primitive societies, this is a manifestation of social construction of health and illness and disease. Can you see that? They just say personality factors affects perceptions of Koro. It makes sense. Some people are more optimistic, some are more pessimistic. Yeah, no brainer. Cultural belief, okay. They don't give any scientific explanations, right? In those days. But if you Google yes, penis atrophy or penis shrinkage is true. It eventually becomes a legit medical condition. And there are many causes for penis shrinkage. Smoking can cause penis shrinkage, according to some scientists. And yeah, if you just ask Dr. Google, due to aging, obesity, it has been scientifically proven. If you have problems with your prostate, it can also contribute to penis atrophy. So, Koro is not something people made up. People may have certain perception about certain worry and fear about genitalia being shrink, getting smaller, but they could not find out why. That's how they construct their reality. In this case, the realities are health conditions, illnesses in those days. They say it's psychology, it's personality, it's culture. They stop there. And with modernization, industrialization and whatnot, scientific advancement, medical advancement, through research, through R&D, people confirmed through research that yes, genitalia can shrink. And they found out the causes. So as you can see, the same incident, genitalia shrinking, physical reality. People's perception to that physical reality, which is true, they change over time. Can you see that? Hundreds of years ago, people could not find the cause. They say it's culture, it's personality. Now, people still continue to do research on penis atrophy. They stop calling Koro. Koro is mentioned in chapter 9 somewhere. I'm not lying to you. They called it penis shrinkage, penis atrophy, and something else. They differentiate the Koro after research and development into many sub-diseases based on their symptoms. And because of that, from our ancestors' days until now, our perceptions of genitalia or penis shrinkage, can you see they already changed over time? And they still continue to change based on what they still continue to find until this day. Can you see that? Okay, so I am at a stopping point. I will let you out early. I don't have